Hello, welcome to Aroma Review. My name is Thomas. Peace and blessings to you all. Well, I've had loads of fragrances. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which I just haven't got around to reviewing. So I thought I'd just put them in a tier list. It's the first time I've kind of done a tier list, so this is going to be quite interesting. So it's just a basic tier list going from D all the way up to S. So S tier being really good, D tier being poop. So we're going good, poop, good and poopy. So I'm just going to rate them. So I'm not going to go too much into the fragrance itself. I'm just going to kind of just rate and put them into categories. So the first one off we've got here, which is Mancera, which is called Amberful. I've got just reminding this here on Tester Strip. It kind of reminds us a little bit. It's quite it's very herbaceous. It kind of reminds us a bit of Ganymede. A little bit about that. It kind of did remind us a little bit of Baccarat Rouge 540 as well. A little bit when I first tried it on, I was like, ooh, it's a bit sweet, bit like candy-ish. But yeah, definitely kind of like the Ganymede kind of style of fragrance is a little bit herbaceous and how can I put it? A bit ambery, citrusy and stuff like that. So I'm not a massive fan of it, so it's gonna go into C class as it stands. So that's what I think of that. So it's not great. It's very basic, like Ganymede kind. It is a copy of something. Feels like it anyway. So the next one's Eternal Wood from Mancera as well. So this one is more woody. It's got a bit of incense and stuff in it. This has got a kind of a Baccarat Rouge kind of thing going on as well, which is a bit odd. Am I messing with my screen here? It's not. It's got a bit of sweetness in it as well, I would say. A little bit of sweetness there. But very incensey. Wood with a bit of incense in it. I'm going to put that in C tier as well. It doesn't grab us that much. It's okay. It's just not that great. It's alright. Basic stuff. The next one is I've got them the wrong way around. I'll just put them the wrong way around. So the next one's Tom Ford, which is the ombre leather. It's the O. Yeah, so this is this one's just came out. It's not long been out. It's got a kind of a bit of a surgical smell to it. I've had this one on my skin, and it wasn't too bad. It had quite good performance. This one, it was all right. It's nothing special. It is a woody, leathery fragrance. With a kind of a little bit of a surgical kind of smell to it, along the lines of the Absolu. Is it the Gucci Absolu or something like that? The Gucci Guilty Absolu with the red bottle. It had a very surgical smell to it. Yeah, it's all right. So it's not. It doesn't blow us away, but it's gonna go in It's gonna go into B class. It's a higher tier than the other two. I do like it more. It's not bad. It's got pretty good performance as well. It does last for a long time. So what we've got next, we've got the Valentino Uomo, the Gold. It's quite a new release. It's this one here. This is along with the other Valentino Uomos. This style of fragrance, they've got quite a lot of sweetness to them. and it doesn't stick out at all. It's but shower jelly. It's got a kind of shower gel thing going on, and it's just a bit basic and boring, really. Like there's nothing to it. It's just nothing special. It's gonna go into D class. I just don't enjoy it at all, really. It's a bit poop. So it's in poop class. Right, Acqua di Gio. This is the Profondo. This is the Parfum, the new one that's just came out. I think it's a Parfum. I believe it is the Parfum. Profondo Acqua di Gio Parfums. Nice, cool little bottle there. Nice bottle. This is, again, this is just Acqua di Gio. It's the same DNA. Acqua di Gio. Another one. It's got the aquatic note in it. A little bit incensey, not that much. It's just basic. It's basic. Basic Acqua di Gio. Now it smells alright. It's nothing special. It's like all of the rest of the Acqua di Gio stuff. It's good. It's alright. I mean, what else can I say? Into C class for that one. It's just nothing special in it at all. It doesn't stand out. Just like all the rest of them, quite honest. All the Acqua di Gios, they're nice. They are nice, but I mean, it's long in the tooth now. Like, right, this is the Kenzo, the Santal Marin. Right. Yeah, there's not long to distinguish this as well. So if you've smelt the Kenzos, and there's a Parfum. Some of them there's a Santal one as well. This is a Santal Marin. It's kind of, it's got an aquatic thing going on as well. It's not bad. There's a strong performer. It's good. There's one problem with this, and I've found with the other ones as well. Really, very, very strong performers, but there's something in them which, over time, when it warms up on your skin a bit, makes you feel a bit sick. So for that reason alone, very strong performer. So it should go up, and it's score really for the performance it gives you. But and the smell's quite nice, but like it says, once it goes in your skin, it warms up a bit, becomes a bit. So unfortunately for that, it's going to go into is it C class or D class? I'm gonna go D class, because like it says, it warms up on your skin, it becomes a bit putrid on the skin. It's got this like vegetative kind of effect on the skin. I'm not particularly a fan of it. Right, next one is the Versace. I think it's Eros Energy. I think this is like kind of their take on Creed Aventus or something along those lines. It's got similarities to the Manceras Cedrat Bose. It's got some kind of similarities to that, but it's just not as well done, really. And I find it, when you first put it on your skin, it smells like sweets from a sweet shop, like a 10p mix up or something like that. And it's got a bit of a harsh. It's just a bit harsh. It's like it's like a lot of clones which I find of the Aventus thing. They're not very smooth, so they're a little bit harsh. They've got a bit of an edge to them, and like a bit of cleaner, like toilet cleaner kind of vibe, if people call it toilet cleaner. It's nice enough. It's fresh, but it's a bit. Yeah, it's. Where could I go? I'm gonna go with C class. I'm gonna put it along with them other four there, because it's not bad. It's all right. It's just a bit toilet cleanery, which isn't that great, really, if you think of it. Right, the YSL. This is myself. This is the Parfum version, I believe. Yes, Parfum version. I wasn't a great fan of the other one, the one just before this, which was just the Micelle, the EDP or something like that. A little bit floral on this, so there's kind of like there's a floral edge to it, and I find it a little bit feminine. And this is the same. This is the same. It's just a little bit. It's just the same. There's not a lot of difference in it. It's very floral. I mean, it's pleasant in the air, but is it too floral? I mean, you wouldn't mind smelling this on a lady, you know, or something along those lines. I mean, it's very, very, very unisex. So, yeah. It doesn't strike us as being particularly manly. So we'll go for. Shall I go and do? I mean, it smells fresh and it smells nice. It smells well put together. So I'll go for C as well. Oh my God, it's all C's. Nearly all C's, right? This is the Issey Miyake. It's called Celle d'Issey. Oops, God, hit the microphone. I mean, it's not a great release, to be honest. It doesn't stand out from anything really. Doesn't have anything connecting it to stand out from any of the designer fragrances which you get. It's a little bit aquatic. It's got a little bit of herb kind of thing going on. There's nothing that really stands out in it. It's very, very. It's very basic. The performance when I have had it on my skin is very, very poor on it. It disappears within an hour or so it's quite an easy one to mark, this one, so it's just going to go straight to D class. I think it's a very weak, not very good release whatsoever. Next one is the Habit Rouge. It's the Parfum version. It's the, not Habit Rouge, sorry, the Ideal, the L'Homme Ideal, the Parfum version. So I've had the old, I think it's maybe the EDT, which one I had. And that I've always really liked that one. So this here is a Parfum version, which is it's got really good performance. It smells really nice. It's got like a kind of an almond and an aniseed, is it anise? I think kind of like vibe to it. A little bit cherry there going on inside of it. Like, it's really nice. It's quite. It feels like kind of a cultured, really warm, rich kind of perfume. Really nice. It goes straight into A class. I do like this one. It's got good performance as well. Yeah, it's really, really good. Nice performance. Nice. It's nice. Right, next one, Habit Rouge, which is the Parfum version as well. So this is. I had the EDT version of this, and there was something in it. It's different times I liked it more than other times. So depending on my skin, sometimes it come across as a bit screechy. And this one is kind of the same. It's definitely got like a kind of a floral vibe in it. But there's just something which isn't isn't quite right to my nose with it. I especially don't enjoy it off the tester strip. I'm just gonna refresh it. I've worn it a few times now. I'm just gonna refresh it onto my skin because it doesn't come off the. It just doesn't come off the tester strip very well. Yeah, and it's kind of the same off my skin. It's got a little bit of like a floral, nutty kind of thing going on. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it. So it's going to go into C tier for that. So yeah, so that's the kind of a few releases this year which I haven't kind of got round to having doing like proper reviews. So I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to put it into a tier list and just and do it that way. Like and then obviously that goes into what I'd expect, like a little review for each one would be. So none hit the S class tier, which is like amazing, you know. The L'Homme Ideal, the Guerlain there, the Parfum version takes top spot really, and then the Tom Ford, which is pretty decent. And then you've got the kind of average ones there, the kind of ones which are just this, like kind of, they're just like rehashes of stuff. So nothing new there. Even the Tom Ford one, to be honest, it's nothing new. It's kind of, and even the Ideal, nothing new, is it? So none of them are like groundbreaking in any sort of way. They're all pretty much like rehashes of something that you've probably already smelled. But like it says, everybody's different, so it depending on where you are, or what you're after, or if you need new bottles. There's a few of them there worth kind of checking out, and the Guerlain's maybe worth checking out if you like Guerlain. The Tom Ford's probably worth checking out if you like your leathery fragrances. Maybe the Amberful if you like the Ganymede kind of thing and you want something which is like a bit better value. But it's definitely got a Ganymede kind of. Is it Mark Antonio Barras or something like that? I can't remember. Something like that. Yeah, it's got a Ganymede kind of thing going on there. It's quite herbaceous. Eternal Wood. Yeah, it's a bit skank, that Eternal Wood. Like, I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, I'm going to put that down. It's going to go into D class. I'm not a big fan of that. It's just a bit skanky. I mean, who wants to smell like that? It's just, yeah, some Mancera stuff's like kind of hit and miss. Some of it's really, really good, like Cedrat Rosé and Cedrat Rosé Intense, really good. Saharan Wind, which is stellar. I think that's really, really good. There's like roses, vanilla, the rose vanilla one. That's a pretty good, sweet kind of, like rose kind of vanilla thing going on. It's a little bit feminine, I would say. What else from Mancera? It's pretty good. The Cola Tonka was okay. I've had loads of them, but like it says, it just depends on what kind of mood you're in. Right, okay, I'm going to wrap that up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.